You do not know me, but I pull up on the show. Yeah, only if you know me. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Everything good. I got two mices over here. I might need more water. First things first. I'm not late. You are. All right. I want to get that off my chest before we even start this. You know what they say. If you're not 10 minutes early, you're late. I need to see these hellos. I said the stream was going to go live at 6 p.m. I need to see the hellos at 5:15. All right? That's first things first, okay? With that being said, what up, Eshawn? What up, Jinx? What up, Apps Jr.? What up, Monty? I almost called you CK at first. What up, Jack? I almost called Haywood by his second name. I thought it was a real name at first. I almost said it. That's a hell name, though. What up, Jay? What up, Andrew? What up, King Deezy? What up, Adrian? What up, Goated? What up, Johnny? What up, Trill? What up, Wes? What up, Jordan? Hey, check it out. When I was watching the game, I noticed something about the offense. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna let more folks trickle in and get up in here. What I want to do to start this off is I want to cover a few things that happened throughout the day. We didn't really get too much real big news. You feel me? It wasn't a ton of stuff that happened, but there were a few things that happened. Now, first off, I'm sure y'all can see this, right? Y'all can see this. Yeah, straight. Now, first off, I don't really care about this story right here. The Panthers wire put up. It says Panthers plays higher than expected in the first power rankings of 2020. This power ranking comes from a site I don't think I've ever heard of. It's from Touchdown Wire. Yeah, I don't really care. I actually have heard Touchdown Wire, but I don't really I'm not really concerned with what Touchdown Wire has to say about us. I'm sure we're going to end up looking a lot better than 30 and 31st, which is what our ranking was a little bit earlier. You feel me? But I'm not going to really take what they say as anything to really react to. I'm going to wait till we see the USA Today, we see ESPN, the Fox Sports, till we see SI, all those other Bleacher Report, those other publications. You feel me? It feels good, to see that they had us ranked at 24, I think it is, and 24 is a hell of a lot better than 31. But I'd rather hear bad news from bigger sources than good news from that might be a little bit I forgot the word. It's all good though. Got the clips. What up? We need Belvin Benjamin back. I think we're good on tackles. I saw our tackles. We were blocking pretty good. I mean, maybe we can have him play guard if Dennis Staley doesn't come back. But even that was, we had some. I thought Mike Schofield looked all right. And even, I actually spent a lot of snaps looking at what we were doing at the center position. And I gotta say, we're looking good. So I don't know what Kelvin can do for us. But yeah, we also cut Corey Vedvik. Look, I thought that Joseph Charlton looked good. In those punts he had, there was one that he had I think it was 50 plus. I don't want to say for sure, but it looked like it was 50 plus. That was a great kick. And then the Raiders returned it 25 plus yards, so it kind of screwed us up. But if we can find out a way to how to tackle someone, maybe even maybe even look at them on punts, then we can probably have a pretty good game. You know, getting guys in not so favorable field position. It went from them being on the 20 or 25 to the ball almost being at the 50-yard line. That's not what you want to see. But then again, when you put someone in bad field position, you have to have a defense that can stop them from advancing up the field. So we got to work on two things there. But, I mean, not that I actually cared a whole lot, but at least the punting game ain't bad. Where will Allen Robinson end up? That's a good question. We probably don't get him. I know that much. Who could use more receivers? Maybe the Chargers if they keep getting hurt. I don't know what their money's looking like. The Patriots will probably have more money coming up real soon. And if Cam keeps playing pretty good, he may get an extension. It won't be a big one, but if the Pats give him an extension and he plays well, he could do with some free agent wide receiver talent. That could be a move. You know what I was thinking? I'll get this in a second, but there's a player that we know very well who would work real good in that Patriots offense. But that's what I'm going to get to very, very soon. Apparently our D wasn't doing the coverages Snow was calling up. Word? Hey, let me see that. Hey, where's the link for that? I need to see that. What up, Run CMC? My guy Javier, that member badge. What's good with you? Oh yeah, Rasul Douglas, he played good. Rasul Douglas, I mean, look, I'm not going to look, it's going to sound a little bad when I say this, but I mean this in a complimentary way, even though the bar is set very, very low. The bar is set, I don't know, look below you. Do you have carpet or hardwood? Maybe you have marble. Maybe it's linoleum. I don't know what you got with your flooring plans at your crib or wherever you are right now. That's where the bar was set for CB1 talent. You feel me? And when you're filling in for Dante Jackson, expectations aren't really the highest. But Rasul Douglas looked solid. He was near the ball just about every play that was on his side of the field. Can't hate on that. Yeah, Whitehead's coverage is the problem. I wouldn't say it's the problem, but it's definitely one of the problems. It's definitely a problem. Definitely one of the problems on defense. I'm not going to speak on the defense too much today, but yeah, there was problems at just about every level. You feel me? Thoughts on Trey Boston? He'll make mistakes, but he won't be the reason we lose. Trey Boston isn't a perfect player. Trey Boston is an average player who will get his numbers. He won't be he's a guy who won't be the reason you win a game, but he also won't be the reason you lose. So he'll make mistakes, but he'll also make plays. And I mean, I don't expect greatness from him. I know he'll make mistakes sometimes, but he'll be solid. I would call him a solid player. I'm not gonna hate on Trey Boston, especially since he had 2 really good years away from us. Last year, I didn't think he played bad for us, and I don't think he played all that bad against the Raiders. He had some problems, he had some issues for sure, but I mean, if we're going down the list, I don't even get to Trey Boston. Like, if you give me a time limit of an hour, I really don't get to Trey Boston before I'm done talking about the other issues we have on defense. You feel me? Giants' whole team looked bad to me, but yeah, James was rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those games were dog meat. I ain't gonna. I mean, look, neither one of those games did anything for me. You got me. Look, you got me out here. You got me out here watching the Titans play the Broncos, bro. Why is Drew Lock a starting quarterback in the NFL? I know he did a little bit of some last year, but Drew Lock starting in the NFL is disrespectful to me. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. They're doing a mic up on Robbie. That's gonna be dope. Should have kept Eric Reed, maybe, but he's a strong safety. I don't think Justin Burris looked that bad. I can't say like for a fact. I think he missed a tackle. I know he missed a tackle, but I don't think he was so bad that you're looking at keeping Eric Reed. Although I mean I would have wanted to. I saw no problem with him being on the team. Whether or not he was still hurt, I don't know. I don't know what his injury situation was, but it didn't seem serious enough to where he couldn't play this season after the few months of the offseason. Yeah, Eric Reed wasn't bad. But I wouldn't call Justin Burris the problem. Locke over Jones. That's a low bar as well. That's one of the lowest bars in the NFL. My dude Barkley, yeah. Saquon Barkley is a highlight reel. He is not a consistent runner of the football. He has talent. Then again, you also I have to understand the Giants. I don't like to judge how players play in really bad situations. Like Josh Norman with the Redskins, he looked good his first year, and after that year he fell off. I don't like to judge what he did with the Redskins. That's a bad organization. The Giants are another bad, not just a bad team that doesn't win, it's a bad organization, like from the top. So I don't like really judging how players look in situations like that. Kind of like how guys play with the Knicks. You know what's going on with the Knicks. They are a bad organization, and it's real hard for me to really gauge how bad is a player actually playing. You feel me? Like I don't know. I just don't like it. Someone asked me Nuggets or Clips. Nuggets. There's not more than one player that I respect on the Clippers. I think I only respect Kawhi. I don't really like Paul George. I respect what he did when he came back from that knee injury. Marcus Morris is a goofy. Pat Bev is a goofy. You get rid of JJ Redick, that makes you a goofy. Well, he's gone for a minute. Never mind. He's gone for it's been a minute. But yeah, should have signed Bradbury. Maybe. I don't know though. Let Jackson walk and draft a replacement. I agree with that. Do you think the Nuggets can take the Lakers if they win? It'll be a 7-game series, I think. They can the Lakers can finally use their centers again. They couldn't use their centers at all, so we'll see just how good they have with this. What they have with Dwight and JaVale. I think JaVale McGee is actually a pretty good center. I think he's a pretty solid center. I think he was in his last couple years with the Warriors. I think he was even last year with the Lakers. They just got a bunch of injuries and had a lot of young pieces that really couldn't mesh well with the kind of offense you have to have when you have LeBron on the team. Even when he was gone, they didn't look all that great. And they've all left the Lakers to play really better, like a whole lot better. You feel me? So I'm cool with that. Who are 3 Panthers players you would trade, and what would you want in return? The only players we have that are worth anything are players you don't want to get rid of. Like, what am I going to do? Trade Dante for, what, a 6th? What team is giving us a 4th or a 3rd for Dante Jackson? I don't know. Like, those questions, like, what would I want? I'll tell you what I want. But what do I think we can actually get for them? Any player on our team right now, and we're not deep anywhere. We're only deep really at receiver. You know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. And actually, I'll use this to break into what the title of this stream is about. The player I would trade is Curtis Samuel for a 3rd. I would trade Curtis Samuel and get a 3rd right now. For sure. Both our starting corners are out for now. Yeah, we have no depth anywhere. So I would go ahead and trade Curtis Samuel for a 3rd for multiple reasons. One, actually, I'll use my last reason I'm going to use. It's going to be the main reason for this stream. But the first reason I'm going to say is because his contract's up. We have to either extend him before the season ends, or we have to let him walk for free. That makes no sense to me. If you pay him, you have to also, are you going to also pay DJ? Are you going to also pay Taylor Moton? You have that money with the Shaq Thompson deal. You have the money with the C-Mac deal. And you have to replace other guys. There's other people on this team who are on one-year deals. There are guys who are going to be gone in 2021. You have to find their replacements at some point. There's a lot of questions about the health of players on the O-line. You feel me? So there's lots of spots that are going to need to be replaced, and you can't just draft all those guys in 1 year. So I think that if you can get a third for Curtis Samuel, since we do have a pretty deep receiver group right now, that would be the move to make for me. A second for Moton, then who plays right tackle? Wait, are we just tanking the season? If you're trading away Taylor Moton, then you're tanking the season. And I think he brings more value moving forward over the next 3, maybe 4 years than a second round pick. Yeah, I would rather have some sort of continuity on this O-line. There is not much to look forward to, I don't think. But yeah, that's the first reason I would trade Curtis Samuel. And the second reason is the main reason for this stream. And that's because we have a deep wide receiver core with Dante, him, Robbie Anderson. We have a lot of guys behind them. I think even, Brandon Zilcher could be good. Seth Roberts, if you can find him and hit him in stride, he could be good. Then you have C-Mac, obviously. And we have our tight ends. So when you're thinking about just how much value one guy in the receiving game has, you're never going to, like this past game against the Raiders. Make sure y'all can see this. Y'all probably can actually. Hold up. Boom. So as y'all can see, in this game against the Raiders, we had Curtis Samuel with, let me pull up my chat so I can see y'all. We had Curtis Samuel with 8 targets, Robbie Anderson with 8 targets, DJ Moore with 9 targets, C-Mac with 4. Let's be 100% real here. This is not sustainable. Teddy has to navigate a game with all these guys' egos. You know that wide receivers have either the biggest the second or third biggest egos on the team. Obviously, the biggest ego is the quarterback. Let them tell you what they want to. The quarterback has the biggest ego of every single player on the roster. I don't care who it is. He has to have that. Then the number 2 and 3 are the receivers and the cornerbacks. They're the only other guys on the team who have one-on-one matchups every single play, every single down. It's always mano a mano. You're not scheming to protect other people and shade or whatever. It's you versus them every single play. It is what it is. So when you have guys like Curtis Samuel, who could be a number 1 receiver on another team, or a very high 1A, 1B kind of receiver. Robbie Anderson can and has been a number 1 receiver. DJ Moore is a number 1 receiver. You're not always going to have 8, 8, and 9 targets. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're not always going to have 8, 8, and 9 targets for your top 3 receivers. And Christian McCaffrey, look, C-Mac is not always going to get 4 targets a game. You feel me? What is this? Because in 2018, he averaged 7.8 targets a game. 2018, he had, 124 targets in 16 games. That's 7.8. In 2019, he had, where are we at? In 2019, he had 142 targets in 16 games. That is 8.8. You're not gonna look. He's not gonna be this far outside of the pass game. We have more weapons, but you're not gonna completely scheme C-Mac outside of it. You feel me? And that's a good point, Eshawn, because then you see Ian Thomas and Chris Manhurts. Ian had 2 targets, 2 catches for 16 yards. Chris Manhurts had 1 catch on 1 target for 4 yards. That's not gonna work. You just have too many mouths to feed, and at some point, one of these receivers is gonna have a problem because it's gonna be a game where we see someone like DJ get 10, 11, 12 targets, and Robbie get 4, and Curtis get 6, and then we may see a game where it's just they all get 3, or they all get 4 or 5, probably 4, maybe 4 or 5, and then Chris McCaffrey gets 10 or 11, and then we see Ian Thomas get 5 or 6. And you're wait, we're letting Ian Thomas get the same or more targets than me, DJ, and Robbie? How's that going to work out? That's not going to... Everyone says this for the team, and they want to win. They want their numbers. Like, these receivers want their numbers, especially when you consider that this is a contract year for Curtis Samuel. Whether or not we pay him, this is a contract year for him. He wants to show off to either us or other teams that he can be a top receiver, or he can be a guy who deserves a lot of money. You missed Ted again. I can't imagine why. Um, Yeah, so he's looking to get some film out there, and if you're only using him like 9 or 10 games, and you're ignoring him for 6 or 7 games, it kind of hurts his stock a little bit. Yeah, Raiders defense is good. We put up 30 in a game we weren't clicking. Imagine what offense is capable of. I think we were clicking pretty good. There's a few missed throws. There was a few missed throws. 64% completion rate for Teddy. That could have been better. I think that could have been better. I do want to see this. Yards per attempt 7.9. Yards per completion. Yards gained per completion was 12.3. And average, this is average air yards. No, it's adjusted. I'll have to look for air yards. I think it's Football Gurus that has that. It might be Football Guru, unless this is a betting site. Actually, I don't know what the oh, this is for, oh, I see, this is for fantasy, which does help. But this is not what I'm looking for. It's a different site. It's a different site that oh, I see. I don't have a membership. Whatever. I'll look at it in a second. I'll look at some second level analytics to look at his average air yards, but this is already better than what he did last year. I mean, you can see what he did just last year with the Saints. It was 7 yards per attempt and 10 yards per completion, and that was on 200 attempts. So, I mean, you can see that this offense is different than the Saints offense. We probably are going to rely a little bit on these short passes, but these medium and, short, long passes are like 20 yards, but not exactly like 30 or 40 yards down the field. We're going to be looking at those a little bit more than the Saints were. So I'm cool with what we're seeing here. I'll do that in a video, Jack. Because I want to watch the Bucks game again and actually look at what they're doing before I say, like, our matchup is just going to be our matchup, and like just give you like general answers about our players and their players. I want to actually say like what the actual matchup looks like, what the skill set looks like, what kind of routes they're running and stuff, and like what kind of defense they have against us. If they blitz a lot, can we stop that? Is it going to be interior blitzing from the outside? Do they have their corners or whatever? I want to actually give a little bit more insight than just like general information. We have fast receivers. Maybe we can beat them over the top. That kind of stuff. So I'll probably have my video for that game either tomorrow, but maybe Thursday, because I want to see at least 2 days of the injury report. I want to see today and Wednesday's injury report, if there's any guys who are limited or whatever, or might be out. So I want to be able to look at those things as well. Let good players walk for free? Yeah, that's tough. Oh, I knew that. No, I knew that. I knew that. King Deasy. Nah, Tampa's defense was good last year. Tampa's defense was really good last year. It's just hard to like consistently have those counting numbers when Jameis is throwing interceptions every other down. Like when you're always out on the field because there's just so many turnovers for your offense, your numbers are gonna look worse than you really are. But the Tampa Bay defense was actually good last year. You gotta look at there's a lot of times with the numbers and whatnot and the rankings, there's not much context. When you think about it in the sense that, Jameis was really flinging that ball to both sides, 30 interceptions is something. So, I mean, you're gonna look worse than you actually are on defense. My opinion, I don't think Dante loves football. I think he loves what football can bring him. I don't know. I mean, he had these same problems in college. It's the kind of player he is. They even said, like every analyst said, his eyes get stuck in the backfield. He gets tricked a lot, and he'll get caught guarding grass pretty often. This is who he was when he first came in here. I don't think he. I think he had a problem with. I think he had a problem with coaching. I think he knows he's fast, and so he thinks he can just out athletic everyone on the field. But at the NFL level, you can't do that. I think he has probably maybe a maturity issue. I don't know what exactly to call it, but I don't know if he doesn't love football. I think he just has an issue with being told anything. That's a whole different thing. Hold up, Jack's on to something, bro. Jack's on to something. Watching tackle. Wait, what do you think we would be if we still had Luke at middle linebacker? Come on, brother. What do you think we'd be? I mean, I don't know. Will we win that game? Maybe. But then again, I don't know. We might win that game. But anything could have happened. I mean, we have him in there. We could win that game. I don't see the team being significantly better though. Like I would probably give us maybe 1 or 2 more wins. But overall, I don't know I don't know if we would be like still an 8 or 9 win team. You feel me? I think we would still be like at best 6, 7 wins. Maybe we get 8, but we're playing some really tough teams with some really good receivers, and we're already playing without Dante, which I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet. So we'd be better for sure, but I don't know if we're like a playoff team with the only difference being Luke at linebacker. You feel me? Cam played good. The thing about Cam is not his numbers; it's how healthy he looked. I thought he looked good. I thought his shoulder looked straight. He was obviously good to be running and whatnot. I mean, look, it's the first game of the year, and this is a weird year for everyone. So I wouldn't really say I don't want to base too much off of the numbers or off of what we saw out there with the stats. But I will say he looked healthy. He looked healthy. He looked like he was moving freely, and you could tell the difference between Cam. You knew when Cam was playing hurt. Cam can't hide it. Look, Cam really can't hide it. You can tell when Cam plays hurt or when he has like an issue or whatever. You can even see it on his face. He looked better than that. He looked better than that. Panthers got wrecked by edge rushing. I don't think that's true. I don't know if we watched the same game. You saying the Raiders edge rushers beat us a lot? That's just not true. Nah, that's just not true. At all. At all. We had some good blocking, bro. We had some real good blocking. Chris Godwin and Mike Evans against our secondary. I'm nervous. Don't be nervous. What's there to be nervous about? I know for sure what's gonna happen. I'm not nervous. When you're nervous, you're thinking, "Oh man, you're still a little bit. You don't know exactly what's gonna happen. Like things could go good, things could go bad. The performance could be everything. I'm not nervous. I know what's gonna happen. You feel me? I know what's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be pretty. I'm not nervous. I'm just hoping they can't run against us. I'm just hoping they can't run. I'm hoping we can get a little bit of pressure. But overall, I know what's going to happen. Yeah, Cam looked like Cam. Solid numbers. Looked healthy. We'll see how he plays against better competition. But it's week 1. I think we would have seen sloppy play out of other teams. You feel me? Yeah. Cam was balanced. Leonard Fournette against our lack of run defense should be predictable? Maybe. We couldn't stop the run? Yeah, our interior defense was looking kind of bad. But then again, I never thought we were going to be an amazing defense. Like, I'm sitting here like, I don't really believe that we were going to be a great defense this year. So this stuff isn't really surprising me. Like, it sucks to see it. Like, you really do hate to see this stuff happen, but I'm not going to act like I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Josh Jacobs ran on us like this? Josh Jacobs had 3 touchdowns on the ground? Wait a second. Hold up. Josh Jacobs did this? Who was Josh? No, Josh Jacobs is a good running back. I kept saying that. He should have been the rookie of the year, or at least the offensive rookie of the year last year. Josh Jacobs is the truth. And at best, on our defense, we had question marks that we thought would be good. But they're more of pieces that are going to be improving this year as the season goes on. If they can stay healthy, that we have really good insurance for the future. I don't know if we have a great defense for right now. You feel me? Bucks couldn't run the ball. Shouldn't be worried about the Bucks running on us. I think there's a slight difference between the Saints defense and our defense, but we'll find out. We'll find out. How do you have a quiet 96-yard, 2-touchdown game? Because we ignored him until the second half of the game. And then we lost, so it didn't really matter. Yeah. No one really cares about 96 yards and 2 touchdowns in a loss. Now, if he had 150 and 2 touchdowns and we lost in a 4-point game, that'd be a little bit bigger. But 96 yards, 2 touchdowns, that's an average day for C-Mac. That is a quiet day. Low key, hey, 96 yards, 2 touchdowns is a pretty quiet day. Know what I mean? What about Clay Matthews? What about him? Bring back Reed and move him to linebacker? Which linebacker spot? He would not be good at middle linebacker. And I'm pretty straight with Shaq Thompson and Jeremy Chin. Where would Eric Reed go? You watched that Josh Jacob touchdown and Dante flopped. Nah, Dante's scared of contact. He's kind of a smaller frame dude. He's kind of scared of contact. Won't lie to you. Was Derrick Brown a steal? No. We drafted pretty high. It's not a steal. we drafted in the top 10. Nah, that's where he was about. Yeah, that's where he was slated. We got Derrick Brown about where he was supposed to go. That's not a steal. If we drafted Joe Burrow where we were, that's a steal. But Derrick Brown got picked almost exactly where he was projected to go. Matt Rule won't be here in 2022. Why is that? I think if anyone expected immediate wins right now, you haven't been listening to what Matt Rule's been saying, Joe Brady's been saying, and what David Tepper has been saying before either of those two got signed. No one in the front office or the coaching staff has been talking about winning immediately and having a deep playoff run. Plus, the man got paid for 7 full years. That's a bad look. You don't fire someone you give a 7-year contract to, especially not in two years. That's not how you run a business. That's not how you get rich and stay rich. Yeah, it's going to take at least 2 years. At least 2 years. The Bucks don't really scare me. All right. I can see that. Wait, who said that? I don't know what Tree Fitties are replying to. What up though? I don't know what you're replying to, but I think you're talking about Brian Burns. I'm gonna assume you're talking about Brian Burns. Yeah, Brian's performance against the Raiders might have been disappointing to some people, but I've been saying it. I've been saying it for a minute, but even like way before it was announced he was going to be a defensive end, when it was just rumored or said it could be happening, it might happen. I was saying, I'm not sure Brian Burns is a defensive end. I was saying the man is a linebacker. When you take away his biggest asset, which is his speed and his slight ability to cover, he's not really a coverage guy, but he can. You can when you put him back there, you're not really all that worried. He might not always make a play, but he won't make a bunch of terrible plays for you. I said Brian Burns on the D line would probably not be the greatest idea, especially when you use a first on a guy and then you make him change positions and take away from him what his strongest asset is. I just don't know how it's gonna work. I was trying to fight like the whole idea of him being a defensive end until it was actually announced and he had that video. No, it was a live stream and he was talking about Tyre being behind him. And I was like, well, that's like this. That's confirmation. I can't. I mean, I can't lie about that anymore. I can't talk about it anymore. He said he pretty much confirmed he's gonna be playing on the D line, and I've never been a big fan of that being the case. Now he didn't look good last year. Sometimes, like there were certain plays we had him playing on the D line at the edge, but it wasn't very often, and that was mostly because we had some depth issues. Yeah, it's a bad look. It's a bad look. An entanglement, relax. Relax. Yeah, we need some key pieces. We have a few pieces. What you laughing at, Monty? What I say? What I say? Oh yeah, I know. But his biggest strength is playing at outside linebacker. He's a linebacker, not a defensive end. Brian's a linebacker. He can play at defensive end, but his ceiling at defensive end is way lower than his ceiling at linebacker. Oh yeah, Smitty knows what's up. Smitty be in the offices. He has his own job, I think with NFL Network, I'm pretty sure. But I was confused with NFL Network and but he knows what's going on. Someone tells him what's going on. Douglas is a bum? Rasul Douglas? Rasul Douglas is not a bum. Or at least he wasn't in week 1. And I'll tell you this much. If Rasul Douglas is a bum, then what does that make Dante Jackson? I don't care. I don't care what you label him. I don't care what you label Rasul Douglas. As long as you label him better than Dante Jackson. That's all I gotta say. I don't care what you say about him. As long as you understand, it could be worse. And it has been worse. For a couple years now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Rasul Douglas might not be great. But I tell you who's worse. I tell you who's worse. Brady don't take 2 L's in a row too often. I don't care about Brady. Bro, Brady has the easiest job in the world. Throw it up to 2 of the top 6 or 7 receivers in the league. One who's definitely top 5, might be top 4. Even Jameis put up numbers. Jameis put up numbers. Oh yeah, Miller hurt your soul opting out. That's a tough one. That really is a tough one. Won't lie to you. Let's not forget Mario Addison's gone too. That was a big hit. I think we always forget about Mario Addison. That was another guy I said you might want to consider paying. I wasn't like as big on him because I knew we couldn't keep Mario Addison and James Bradbury. So I always thought it was gonna be him. But yeah, not having Mario Addison, he wasn't the greatest, but he was good. He was good. He played both in college. And he can play defensive end in college, but he's an outside. He's built as an outside linebacker at the NFL level. He is not built like an NFL defensive end. His skill set will be way better playing outside linebacker. And that's a fact. That's a fact. There's no way you can argue and say that Brian Burns looks better at the NFL level as a defensive end. His ceiling is higher at defensive end than it is outside linebacker. The ceiling is way higher outside linebacker. For sure. Chin might have to cover Evans. Well, someone's got to. Someone's got to. Will it work? Who knows? But someone's got to. Yeah, exactly. He's mostly an edge rusher. I kind of want to see what we do with him in the future. How often we do have him. Well, we really can't permit linebacker. Like, what are we going to do? We don't have much depth at DE. Like, you could put your Tier Gross Matos in there. You could have Chris Weatherly or Weatherly come in there. But the problem is, who do you take out at the linebacker level to put Brian Burns at outside linebacker? Do you just move Jeremy Chin to middle? Do you move Shaq Thompson? Maybe, but how often can you do that? Yeah, he was definitely consistent. Definitely consistent. I'm not gonna lie to you, Matt or Matthew. I don't know all the players, all the better free agent corners that are gonna be available in 2021. I could look it up right now. I really could, but I'm not going to right now. Oh, there it is. Wait, how is this? Why did the Panthers wire? Wait, why did the Panthers wire retweet this as if this is like Panthers news? That's kind of crazy. What if we trade? Nah, that'd be stupid. Actually, depending on his contract, nah, I don't know. What if we did trade Curtis for Allen Robinson? That wouldn't work, honestly. Wait, should the Panthers make a play for a disgruntled? Oh, this is where it came from? This is what y'all talking about? Wait, really? I mean, what's the point? I feel like, yeah, it says trading for Robinson will be costly. However, it might just give them an unquestioned top receiver core in football. Oh, the unquestioned top receiver core in football. Maybe if you don't give up Curtis Samuel, what will we do with this? If you get Allen Robinson, if you have Allen Robinson, DJ, Curtis, and Robbie Anderson, you literally can't play Christian McCaffrey. What are you gonna do with C-Mac? You can't be paying all these dudes and then also run the ball 25, 28 times a game. That would just never work. What will we do with this? This seems like having like really it's like this is like having a golden toilet. Like it looks cool, you put it on the gram and you get likes, but at the end of the day you're shitting in gold. You feel me? And it's a toilet still. Am I thinking that Teddy's gonna pull out 350-yard, 3-touchdown, no interception games every other week? He's gonna give us the numbers he's giving us. Curtis and a third for a 1-year rental, where we have to pay him again. We have to actually pay him. I don't know. This is the last year of his deal. I'm not sure. I'm not sure giving up a player and a pick for a guy in the last year of his deal is a good idea. I wouldn't say so. I mean, I don't think that we're in a win now situation. Unless you're saying you trade Curtis Samuel, a 3rd-round pick, and then you pick up Allen Robinson and extend him. Why not just keep Curtis and extend Curtis? That's a whole lot less money, or a whole lot less capital. Probably money too. I think Allen Robinson probably would be able to demand more money, especially in the context that you gave up a player and a pick. It's like, well, if you don't pay me, then you wasted all this stuff. Then you have to pay DJ the next year unless you 5th-year option him. Exactly. That's my point. So there wouldn't really be a point in picking up Allen Robinson with 4 receivers. You have to get rid of Curtis. Sherman, I would not take Sherm. Sherm's old, and plus he would not come to the Panthers. Players like Sherm are looking for rings at the end of their career. Guys like him are either looking for more rings or a big payday. And we can't provide either one of those things. Guys aren't just going to random teams for no reason. Most guys who are his age, who have had success, are either in their last contract of their career, they're looking for money or rings. Not sure we have either one of those to offer. Yeah, last year, this past game against the Raiders was supposed to be a really good game. Talked about Corey Vetvick being gone. But yeah, I think Teddy Bridgewater had a good game. Johnny Baker, you ain't lying. I heard that was a rumor, but I also heard it was debunked. I heard it wasn't happening. Actually, on the same page. Okay, well, it was this page. They said... Oh, maybe it's on... I don't know. But, I can't find it. Wait, what? Oh, that's a fake one. I can't find it. But there was a report saying that they weren't doing it, that it was fake, that they're not looking to shop him. Maybe they are. Maybe they could be. But once again, what will we do? Can we afford him? And what will we give up for him? Browns don't have a quarterback? I guess. Yeah. Start PJ Walker. At least we can open up the offense. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure if PJ Walker's a good quarterback. He wasn't good in college, and he dominated the XFL. I don't know if PJ Walker is actually an NFL level starting quarterback. I mean, if you can't beat Will Grier for the starting job either, if it's not a very clear option where the coaches are like, okay, for sure, you're way better than Will Grier. I mean, I'm getting told Will Grier's not a good quarterback. So if PJ Walker's in a QB competition with him, and he doesn't have a starting job now, I'm a little bit confused. I'm not sure if PJ Walker. Tell me why PJ Walker's a good quarterback or is a starter level NFL quarterback. Let me know. Let me know what makes PJ Walker a starter level NFL quarterback. Oh yeah, we can definitely use him. We can definitely use him as like with like trick plays and like that kind of stuff. I have a problem. He should get playing time. I think PJ should really get playing time. I don't think he is a starter level quarterback. Teddy can't open up this offense. Okay, and PJ Walker is not a starter level quarterback. I don't know what to tell you. You tell me you believe that PJ Walker is a starter level quarterback, and what makes you think that, and we can have a conversation. But if the only question is he can't open up this offense, I'm not sure what makes you believe that. I think he had a good game. Teddy had a good game for week 1 of this season. That was not a bad game. Yeah, that wasn't a bad game out of Teddy. I don't know what makes you think that Teddy can't open up the offense, and that PJ is a significant upgrade from him. Couldn't tell you. Against mediocre defense. Once again, you can't tell me why PJ Walker is a better quarterback. How good do you think PJ Walker is? Like, tell me how many quarterbacks in the NFL is PJ Walker better than? Do I think Teddy's here for long term? No. I don't think any of the quarterbacks on the roster right now are long-term answers. But I also still would not draft a quarterback next year. I would draft one in 2021 when we can get an actual real full college season where everyone is in the mix. And plus, I mean, Teddy's contract is only really a 2-year deal. It's a 3-year deal, but the 3rd year is an easy out with, I think, no dead money. At least no owed money. So it's really a 2-year deal. I have no problem with the team getting better. Why put a rookie in a situation where you may not have a great O-line, the defense is still looking bad? There's no reason to do all that. I think you build the team up for 2 years so that when you get a quarterback, it's like, okay, we have a guy that we can really trust and we can go right from here. You have the pieces around you in place. And don't put him in like a Giant situation or like a Brown situation where you use a very high pick and you're sitting there like, okay, you're here. We use a lot of capital to get you here, but there's also nothing around you. So turn this pile of shit into gold for me. Exactly. So it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, everyone would have a bad game if things were different. I mean, we would have won the game if different things happened. We would have won by 20 if different things happened. They didn't. I mean, he could be a backup. I think PJ could be a backup. He might be as good, maybe even better than Will Grier. He definitely has a different skill set, which is probably more readily available to use in the NFL level. But I don't think he's a starter level. He's not a guy who you have be a captain and the leader of your offense. Not right now, at least. He could be. He could be later on. I just don't think. First of all, I don't think he's better than Teddy Bridgewater. And I only think Teddy is just an above average quarterback. I don't even think he's like a top 10 quarterback, obviously, but I think he's just above average. A guy who, is serviceable. He'll be solid. Won't be one of these carry guys who puts the team on his back. But he's a guy who won't always win you games, but probably won't lose you games either. PJ Walker's a guy who I can see losing us games. He might win us games, but I can see him not being as steady as Teddy. What if Teddy exceeds expectations and Rule wants him here long term? There'd be no reason to do that. I don't think so. The extension money you have to pay Teddy after his third season on the team would be it'd be way too much. It'd be way too much. You're better off, unless he's like an MVP candidate. Now, if Teddy's an MVP candidate and becomes significantly better than what we've seen him at any point in his career, you might consider it. But if he's just good or just better than what we thought he would be, you probably don't want to extend him after his third year because the money for a quarterback is going to be wild at that point. And you're probably better off just getting a rookie and drafting really high or trading up. Jesus, Monty. Let me go back to the chat view. We're done looking at the stats. We're done looking at stats. You feel me? Thoughts on the O-line? They're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought we were gonna look a lot worse than we did, but I was watching them and they all look really good. I don't have really a problem with much of anything. We let up one sack, I'm pretty sure, but past that, in the run game we looked pretty solid. In the pass game, pass protection looked good. Even when they brought in pressure, we actually held up better than I thought we would. A lot better than I expected us to. I thought it'd be a lot worse. Man, Tree Fitty, don't even worry about it, bro. Anytime I bring up the XFL not being as good as the NFL, I get people talking about, you don't even know, bro. The XFL, they had talent, man. These guys were really good, bro. It's the XFL. You just mad because it's the XFL. You have a bias toward the NFL. You think the NFL's that much better. All I'm saying is, dominating the XFL should be the bare minimum for being a backup in the NFL. If you can't dominate the XFL, you shouldn't even be on a practice squad. I won't lie to you. If you and the guys in the XFL are in the XFL for a reason. You feel me? There are plenty of backup guys who are on. Look, I don't want to get into it. If you want to see some numbers, look at PJ Walker's Liberty numbers. We can talk about it. Those are just dog meat numbers for a college player at any level, especially if you go to Liberty. They only play not VCU either. No, JMU. Don't they play JMU every year? Let me stop. I've actually rode past Liberty several times. It's a wild little campus. It's a wild little campus. Yeah, they don't have a great O-line, or they don't have a great D-line. We'll see how it works, though. Colin Jones hasn't got picked up yet, and he asked for a release. Shut the fuck up. 0 sacks don't sit right with me. I agree, but then again, that's also about context, too. The Raiders' O-line is just a good O-line, and they have a really fast-paced offense where you get the ball out of his hands, and he's rolling out and whatnot. It's an offense that's designed to minimize any sort of risk at all of the quarterback getting touched. They make sure the ball gets out of his hands immediately. You feel me? So, it's okay. It's okay. We need Brenton Burson. You know he never lied. This man never lied. Hold up. He's speaking facts. Any updates on D Jackson? That's a great question. I actually want to go to this tweet real quick because it's funny as hell. I think the replies to this tweet was funny too, but it was like hours ago. Hold up. Let me pull it back up so y'all can see. This is the wrong window. Let me get out of that. Okay. Hold up. 12 hours. What time is it? I think it was. Yo, y'all see the Roaring Riot had a pool. They had a pool party, a watch party. That's kind of crazy. My only question is, let's go. Hold up. This is a whole different thing. But wait a second. Can I just scroll through? Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold up. That's a little. Never mind. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Nope, that's 12. Oh, wait. Am I bad at counting? Oh, 23. Okay. Cool. 30 pictures. I did not see one black person. Is that weird for me to point out? Hey, is that weird for me to point out? I ain't see one black person in any of these. What's going on here, bro? What was it? Oh, so yeah, Brick know what I'm talking about. Hey, Brick know what I'm talking about. Frying chicken and watching Shellitronnn. Hey, yeah, JMU. Hey, what's going on here? Hey, Roaring Riot. Hey, let's talk about it. Hey, let's talk about it. What's going on here, brother? What's going on here, Jamie Pruitt? Let's have a conversation. Where they at though? This man right here know he got black friends. I know you got black friends, my brother. I can tell by the whole aesthetic, my brother. Where they at though? Hey, where they at though? There was a tweet that said, hold up. Maybe it's on Panthers.com. All right, well, at least I looked for this because I found that picture set of the Roaring Riot. But there was a tweet earlier that said there was no update. There was no update on Dante. That's kind of weird. I really thought there was an up. I don't know if it was them. Maybe it was Joe Person. I don't know who tweeted it. But yeah, there's no update on Dante's injury. It's an ankle injury. I can't even talk. It's an ankle injury. Apart from that, I think they said a ghost did it. Ghost did it. One of the scariest things I've ever seen. I saw him get tripped up. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, that's a really good point to make too. Let's look at the snap counts. That was like way up here. Here it is. Actually, you know what? I actually don't like the way they set it up. This is a bad way to set up the snap count shit. Yeah, Football Outsiders has a way better site. It's a way better site for this shit. I want to look at defense first because the offensive stuff doesn't really matter to me so much. All right, cool. Should I move? Let me move this. Hey, I know y'all see this. Hey, show love. Hey, hit the like button. Show a little love to these little things moving around. I know you see this little thing with the money sign in a green box. There's also a thing with a V and a blue box. Now I'll tell you right now, I won't know if you do it. I won't know if you do it because I'm waiting on my phone to get in. I don't have a phone right now, but I will know eventually. You feel me? I will know eventually. But one thing you can do, hey, where's my brothers out here who used to be spamming the hit the like button? Where y'all at? Where the spammers at, bro? Where the spammers at? Hey man, matter of fact, I'll type it in the chat. Man, show love. But yeah. So what we see here is this is this year. Yeah, okay, cool. Brian Burns. We didn't see anybody on the D line play a majority of the snaps. Well, not really. We saw guys play a lot more snaps than we did than we are seeing for this first week. Brian only played less than 70%. There was 63 total defensive snaps. He did not play in 20 of them. Same with Derek Brown. KK. He played 40 snaps, and Weatherly only played 38. We saw a lot of guys get in. I won't lie to you. I didn't really. I don't remember anything Zach Kurt did. He may have played pretty well, but I don't remember. F.A. Abada got in there a couple times. I did see him, but I don't think I saw him make a huge impact. I won't lie to you. I did not notice Marquise Haynes very often either. I definitely did notice Bravion Roy. Bravion Roy looked pretty solid out there, especially for, was he a 6th round pick? Was he 6th or 7th? Bravion Roy was pretty damn late. You feel me? It was real late. You feel me? But I actually did think that Bravion Roy, he made enough of a play that made me remember that he was out there. And that's one of those things where you actually remember something was out there. It's like, okay, we can rock with that. Then Yetur Gross-Matos only played 16 defensive snaps, 25%, by far the lowest. That's crazy. I'll answer you in a second, Black Mamba. But my boy Chill J Bo with the fiver. Hey, what's good with you? I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate it. You showing love. Eating pancakes. Relax. Yeah, Marquise is a 3-4 linebacker. Well, the thing about this site is sometimes it gets a little weird. Let me show you this. Because in 2019, remember the video I just put out talking about Jermaine Carter? Well, talking about Tyre Whitehead and talking about Jermaine Carter. Football Outsiders had Jermaine Carter listed as a defensive lineman. Obviously, he's a linebacker, but the numbers are still there. He played 263 snaps last year. He's obviously not a defensive lineman, but he was put there at D-line. He doesn't show up at the linebacker spot on the site. This doesn't happen very often for other players. Like, I feel like this never happens. Then again, Mario Addison was listed at linebacker. Everyone else is about right. Brucer, maybe. No. But yeah, for the most part, everyone is listed where they're supposed to be. 2020? No. 6? Yeah, STO was 7th. You're right. We're going to run multiple fronts, but he isn't. We had 3 down linemen several times. I would say maybe even I think more than 10 times. I definitely remember pointing out that we had 3 down linemen more than a few times. I wouldn't say 20, 63 total snaps on defense. I don't think we went to 3 down linemen 20 times, but I would say probably around 10. Maybe even more than 10 times we went to the 3 down linemen. But it wasn't like we were going back and forth very often. You feel me? Especially since you have to go against Josh Jacobs. Are you really gonna go 3 down linemen against Josh Jacobs? Probably not, right? You probably don't want to go 3 down linemen against Josh Jacobs. Yeah. My guy GOB with the 2. I appreciate that, my brother. It's a good look, real good look. 2 R. Wilsons. If anyone can tell me who R. Wilson is, that'd be great. I won't lie to you. Who was that? Okay. Look, I won't lie to you. I do not know some of the guys who are at the bottom of the roster, or I just be forgetting. I won't lie to you. Look, I'll tell you this right now. It took me until one of the later live streams of the training camp practices for me to realize that Corn Elder was on the team still, or that he came back. I didn't know when he came back. I didn't know what happened. There was no tweet. There was no video. There was no. I didn't know when Corn Elder made his way back on the team. I just hear Kristen Balboni talk about, oh yeah, and there's Corn Elder making a move. I said, okay, yes, okay. You see a player making a hey, wait a minute. You said Corn Elder? Never heard of him. And if I have heard of him, I wish I didn't. I know what was going on. I ain't know what was going on. Said Corn Elder in a Panthers jersey? He ain't a coach or something? He ain't like in the, what's he? He ain't doing marketing or something? He on the team. He on the team. Okay, I thought he was just there picking up a bag or a shirt he left in the locker room. I know what he was doing on the field. I said, okay, maybe he just there to say hi. He's a special guest. I don't know why, but I thought it was a quick little cameo. I didn't know what was going on. Ken lost at a Brown? No. The only player we should have gotten instead of Brown is Isaiah Simmons, and I think Derrick Brown was a good pick. Hold up. My cat's scratching at the door. I'm going to slide on back. What up, Buckaroo? What it do, Buckaroo? How you feeling? She's sad right now. She had to go to the vet, and now she has a cone on her head. She can't do anything. Oh yeah, you'll be okay. You'll be okay, bud. You want to go over there? No? All right, cool. What are we looking at here? Yeah, Jermaine Carter, like I mentioned in the video, had 0 snaps. I was actually surprised. I thought I just didn't see him. I thought he just didn't show up on my screen or whatever. Like he wasn't like, making plays. But when I checked the snap counts and I saw Jermaine Carter did not play, he didn't touch the field for real. Hey, relax, my brother, relax. Off the Giants practice squad? Yeah, I remember making the video about him being on the practice squad for the Giants. I remember that. I do not remember us signing that man back on the team, you feel me? Yeah, Jermaine Carter not getting a single snap on defense. Now, I know I said he shouldn't be a starting middle linebacker. Even though he did play middle linebacker in college, he was a 7th round middle linebacker, basically. I think he works better as an outside linebacker, but the fact does still remain, like, he shouldn't be getting 0 snaps. Like, we're not so deep at linebacker that we can afford to really give Jermaine Carter 0 snaps. I would even say maybe you do put him in. Maybe, I didn't mention this in the video, but maybe you do put him in at middle linebacker on obvious passing downs. You're not going to get that huge of a drop-off at that point. Any drop-off you get against the run game is made up for if they decide to pass, because you need something. Bryce Hall's good. Hold up. My man Tree Fitty said Dante Jackson must be water. Pokemon that Bermuda grass field was super effective. Hey, relax. Hold up. And I still got 5 on it? Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, Teddy showed up. But man, hey, bro. Let me just say this right now. I know we have fun. You shedding everywhere. I know we have fun and we joke a little bit around here, but hey, show respect to Dante Jackson, man. Someone hurt him. Someone hurt my man Dante Jackson's ankle. I don't know who did it. I ain't see who did it. There is video evidence though. I guess I was not privy. You feel me? I was not privy to the angle. There's different angles. Maybe I need to see the all 22. Maybe I need to see the coach's film. I don't have the coach's film. I don't have what they show us on the television screen ain't all the angles. I didn't get a chance to really peep who was doing it. Hey, and honestly, if you think about it, hold up. I'm about to blow your mind. Hold up. I'm about to say something to you right now that might get me got, but I feel like I need to say it. I feel like I trust y'all not to say this too often, or to anybody really. Keep this between us. If you're in here right now, keep it between us. Now, I'm gonna preface this by saying, from what I saw and the angles I was provided by the television corporations, but if Dante Jackson was hurt, it for damn sure wasn't by no Raiders player. It might have been an inside job, y'all. Hey, it might have been an inside job. What if it was friendly fire? What if, I don't know. He hurt his ankle, and last I saw, he was rolling around doing the Macarena on the grass. By the time he got to a Raiders player, hey, what if it was an inside job? Hold up. What if one of the players on the Panthers team took out insurance on Dante Jackson's ankle? Hey, what if someone, no, what's even bigger is sports betting is legal now, right? What if one of the players on our team, what if someone in the secondary, what if someone at linebacker, what if Tyre Whitehead, he bet that Dante Jackson would not allow a touchdown this game, and he saw how he was playing, right? And he said, "Oh hell no, this ain't gonna go. I spent too much money. I'm risking too much money. You feel me?" And it was a parlay. It's a prop bet, but he had several things stacked up. He said, Dante Jackson can't allow a touchdown if he ain't playing now. I don't want y'all getting too worried. I don't want y'all getting too don't get too suspicious. I'm saying it's a possibility. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I'm gonna figure out what it was though. Someone hurt him. Someone hurt Dante. And I ain't gonna stop till I find out who. I ain't gonna stop till I find out who hurt Dante. I thought it was Booker T. Dante's shadow did it. Look, we all tripped over a shadow or two. Step on the grass, you break your mama's. I don't know what, but and he did. I hope his mom's okay because he didn't step on the grass too long. The good thing is he had very few chances for it to happen because he wasn't on that grass too long. Rookie DBs, hold up. Bye. Okay, bye. Rookie DBs on our team was making fun of DJ getting burned by Ruggs, so he quit. He got bullied. He got reverse hazed. That man is, I guess, kind of a veteran on the squad. Closest thing to it. In the secondary. It is what it is. But yeah, Jeremy Shaq Thompson played every single snap on defense. Tyre Whitehead played all but 6. Other than that, I mean, look, what's going on here? No Jermaine Carter. No, I think his name was Adarius. I think his name was Adarius. Taylor, he played 4 snaps. Cannot tell you which 4 snaps he played. Won't lie to you. We have Sean Franklin. I hope his name is Sean. I don't know. No, isn't it Sam? Isn't his name Sam Franklin? Couldn't really tell you what he's going to do, what he do be doing, what his role is. I ain't going to hold you. I could be wrong about his name. His name might not even be Sean or Sam. His name, hold up. Oh, I'm like way lower in the chat. Oh, y'all been typing. I guess I scrolled up and the chat stopped scrolling with me. Oh, hold up. Where we at? Chris Orr need to be called up. It's Sam? Won't lie to you, I accidentally remembered that. Pure accident. Think we can trade Dante and Curtis in a package deal? What would we get for Dante? What would we get for Dante and Curtis that we couldn't just get for Curtis? You feel me? I don't know what we could possibly get when we trade Curtis, but the team's like, nah, I need y'all to sweeten the deal. I need a little bit more out of you. And we're like, okay, what about Dante Jackson? And they're like, oh shit, that's exactly what we needed. Yeah, okay, we do this trade. I see y'all was lowballing us at first. I said, okay, yeah, Curtis is a good player, but he's a good little receiver, but we need a little something more. And you came through with that Dante Jackson. I didn't know if you were gonna do it. That's exactly who we wanted, though. We was really eyeing Dante. Hey, do you know how to? You drive a hard bargain, my brother. I don't know. Third and a fifth for what? Third and a fifth for what? Oh, for those two? We probably get a third for Curtis. probably wouldn't get much better than a 6th for Dante. A 5th is actually pretty valuable. A 5th is pretty strong capital to trade back up into the 4th, or to get a better pick in the 4th. You can maybe pick. You can maybe use a 4th and a 5th to trade mid 3rd. Maybe. You can use a 5th round pick to do a lot of things. A 5th round pick is actually pretty valuable. Trying to have faith in D-Jack, but that tuck and roll was like, well, I'm telling you. I only call things how I see it. I don't. It gives me no pleasure, to speak on this man's name the way I do. But when I see things, happening on the television screen, I have to say something. When you waiting for your chicken to cool off, Jesus. Probably was in good position. He didn't turn and look for the ball though. Which one? On which play? I thought Troy looked good. Troy had a good game. Like I mentioned in the video, I thought he would I would see him go for tackles and he would take 2 steps back. Like at the point of contact, he would get pushed back. He's not really the strongest dude out there, but he is in position, and I think you can tell he knows where to be. You can tell Troy Pride knows where he needs to be. He'll be all right. He's one of those players who I think will definitely grow into a much better player in a year, and then even better in 2 years. Also, I keep getting asked about Dante playing the slot. That's not where you want him. The issue isn't that he's just not good against, he's not good enough to play the outside. The issue with Dante is that he gets tricked too often, and you have a whole lot less space and time to react in the slot. You can't hide his deficiencies by playing him off the line of scrimmage 7-8 yards when he's playing in the slot. You have to be in almost basically press position in most of your snaps. You can play off a little bit, but not the way we play him off the line of scrimmage. Usually when he's playing the boundary, he will get cooked by better receivers. Also, don't forget, the Saints play Michael Thomas in the slot a lot. Michael Thomas probably plays more snaps in the slot than he plays outside. That's not a good matchup. Missing Luke? Well, yeah. We were always going to be missing Luke, though. There's not going to be a situation where we're even decent at middle linebacker. Celtics or Heat? Celtics. Celtics for sure. Now, Kimba don't want to... Kimba think he's Kyle Korver. He need to play like himself. Now, Kimba be trying to... He tries a little too hard with those catch and shoot threes. I don't know why he loves me shooting those catch and shoot threes. These teams are starting to leave him open. If you noticed, they were starting to leave him open. Like it was a joke. It was really a joke. He was wide, the dead ass. He's wide open at the 3. They do not care if he shoots. He can shoot, but he's way better driving and hitting the elbow, hitting the mid range shot, driving and kicking out, finding a big man on the block. I think Kimba's athleticism is probably his biggest asset. He can shoot. He's much better as a mid-range shooter, and he's much better when he's driving. He's much better when he's on the move. Teams want to see Kemba Walker catch and shoot. That's how I'm going to put it. Yeah, Jason Tatum's the truth. I think Jaylen Brown, people kind of forgetting about him a little bit. I think Tice was all right. Tice was looking a little bit all right. Marcus Smart. Hey, if Marcus Smart starts shooting for real, if Marcus Smart is shooting the way he's been shooting, it's gonna be a good series. I think it goes 7 games no matter what. It definitely goes 7 games. We have to see how they play against Jimmy. Jimmy the truth. Around the field in the middle of the game like Stone Cold Steve Austin. You just hear glass breaking. You hear that fake music, and the crowd noise just stops. What up, Kaylin? Tristan said, would you ever consider watching the Hurricanes? Hold up, let me put this down here. Would you ever consider watching the Hurricanes? Hold up. Let me go to my chat screen. Watching the Hurricanes in the NHL, there are some really good. There are a really good playoff team, and we love Carolina sports. I don't know if it was you who asked me this in the comments of a video. It may have been one of my Hornets videos, which I will get back to. But I think before I can talk about that, the reason I haven't been doing as many Hornets videos lately is because the draft might be getting pushed back, or probably is getting pushed back, and they don't even know when the season's going to start. So I'm going to wait and let the draft be a little bit closer before I finish these videos, unless I decide to do like double. I just talk about them now and then talk about these same prospects later, do double the videos. That's a little shady, but it might have to happen. Probably just going to wait, though. Probably just talk about the same guys again when it comes back, when we find out when the draft actually is, and talk more about that stuff around October, November-ish. But your question about the Hurricanes, hey, look, bro, I have never watched a full game of hockey in my life. I've never watched a full period. I know there's three periods of hockey. I've never watched a full period of hockey. I would have no clue what's going on. The only thing I know is power play, and that's when one man sits in the quarantine box. I don't know how long, but he's sitting there. He looked pretty mad. You can't lift your stick over your waist. Maybe, I'm not sure what it is, but it's called high sticking. I don't know what icing is. I mean, there's ice everywhere. The whole thing is ice. Everyone's icing. I think I couldn't call it. I went ice skating several years ago. Fell down. I ain't like that very much. It was very cold. I don't like the cold, but maybe. I'm waiting on David Tepper to send me to send me that email about him asking me to do this soccer content. I need a personal email from Dave. I call him Dave. Y'all know him as Mr. Tepper. That's Mr. Tepper to y'all. I'll be calling him Dave when he be talking to me. It's a little something. But I need him to talk to me about doing that soccer content. Yeah, Kimba can shoot threes. Have you not seen? Have you not seen his numbers lately? Bruh, his numbers shooting from three lately have been not very good. Not very good. I'll pull it up, though. I'll pull it up. I don't want you to call me a liar. I'll make sure you see this is Kimball Walker. This is... Oh, wait. Yeah. 1920 game log. I want to make sure you can never call me a liar. You can never say that I don't back up what I say with factuals. Whew. First game against Philly, 0 for 4. Second game against Philly, 1 for 6. Third game against Philly, 3 for 8. That's decent, actually. 38%, not great, but I ain't gonna lie, acceptable. Fourth game against Philly, 4 for 9. I like that. I can't count. First game, that's a sweep. First game against Toronto, 4 for 7. That's really good. Second game against Toronto, 1 for 8. That's horrible. Third game against Toronto, 4 for 7. That's good. Hold up. I can't count. This is... Okay, yeah, I just can't count. Fourth game against Toronto. Yeah, fourth, fifth, and sixth game against them. 1 for 6 each. Closeout game against Toronto. 1 for 7. I said he can shoot threes. He's a pretty good three-point shooter in his career. For sure. Bro, I watched the Hornets. I know Kimba is good, bro. Kimba can shoot. What is he at? 41% from 3 on his career? And in Charlotte, he was 41%. I understand he can shoot. I'm saying in these playoffs right now, he's been horrible. And I mean teams want him to shoot threes. Another thing is I ain't wrong very often. I ain't wrong very. Yeah, don't. Hey, I'll tell you the truth. I ain't wrong very often. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about, brother. What up, Trill? What up, J Dub? What's good? Uh, if you haven't shelled, the players are pretty lit. But I give you, yeah. I mean, maybe I can. I mean, I wouldn't be able to give you any kind of real educated or like real like conversation about it. I can just. I mean, maybe. When's the playoffs start? Now, you know what, man? Matter of fact, let me find out. Let me Google this. Hockey playoffs or NHL playoffs. When they start? When those start? Soon? Wait, now? Wait, huh? Wait. Wait, what? Conference playoffs? Wait. Is it right now? Wait, are they even playing? I thought it was only. It looks like it's only the Islanders. Wait, no. Conference finals. It's only the Golden Knights, Stars. Is this the NHL? Are these NHL teams? The Lightning and the wait. Is this last year? Wait. Oh, this is this year. What's going on? Wait, is it already the finals? Bro, I don't know what's going on with NHL. Are they actually playing? I can't do printed jerseys. Might as well buy jersey T-shirts. I feel you. I feel you. What up with the Stitch, Derek Brown and Chin jerseys? I don't know. Uh, NFL shop don't got them. Chat isn't working. I see your stuff. I believe in the Celtics. It might be a 6 point, or it might be a 7 point, a 7 game series. Carolina's next draft. 5 best player available. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't watch enough college football to tell you to even know. Are you talking about the Hurricanes? Is that a hockey draft? I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't watch enough college football to even know. The Discord after games, yeah. We need Kemba at corner. We need someone at corner. Bruh, Kemba was wide open. If you watch the last few games, they were leaving Kemba open on those threes. They were driving and kicking it to Kemba. Kemba was open. Now, there were some contested shots, but Kemba was open for a lot of them. And Kemba was forcing shots, too. Don't forget, Kemba was actually forcing some threes when he didn't have to take them. I've been live for how long? I kind of do want to watch this game. Won't lie to you. An hour and a half? It always feels like it's been like way long. I feel like it's been like 3 hours. I feel like I've been live for 3 hours. I won't lie. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Okay. Bro, I didn't even know. I thought I didn't know what was going on. I was like, okay, I see the Islanders and this other team, the Lightning, like this. These don't look like real, like professional teams. I don't know very many pro teams, but I was like, this don't sound like teams I ever heard of. But apparently there are real teams. Maybe I will talk about hockey later at some point. Yeah, I used to be big into the college football, but over the past few years, doing this Panthers content and doing all this football stuff, it's like really hard to sit down and be focused on football 8-9 hours between watching the game, doing the pre-show stuff, the pre-game stuff, watching the games, taking notes and whatever, shooting the videos, editing and all that stuff on Sundays, and then having to watch football all day Saturday. On top of that stuff, also I'm doing football content throughout the week. Like, if I can do something else on a Saturday, I'm probably gonna do that. You feel me? I can't dedicate 5 maybe 6 days to a bunch of football content outside of my other stuff I'm doing, outside of everything else. You feel me? Heat up 3. Checking in. Sorry I missed. Oh, it's all good. No, it's straight. You're good. Don't worry about it. Nah, you never have to apologize for missing the stream or showing up late. That's all good with me. Oh yeah, Kimba definitely deserves a chip, bro. He did his time. That man did his time in prison. Let him live. I'm gonna let him live. Oh no, Kimba needs a ring, maybe 2, to make the Hall. Yeah, Kemba has to make he has to do a lot to make the Hall. It's gonna be hard too. He has to do it all pretty late in his career. He's been very good, but I wouldn't call him Hall worthy yet. Oh yeah, for sure. I already know that, J-Dub. I already know that. What up, Rook? I actually might be ending right now. Let me see this. What's going on in this game? How much time is left? Oh, it's almost halftime. Oh, I'm kind of being goofy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see what's going on here. Bam has 7-2. Growing Dodgers has 14 points. Wait. Tyler Hero it's played 18 minutes, only has 2 points. Oh. Jimmy got 9. Oh well shit. Kemba has 2 points in 17 minutes too. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch this game. Oh yeah. Game 7 tonight between the Clips and the Nuggies. Definitely got to see that. I'm here trying to watch the Nuggets or the Clippers lose. Won't lie to you. That'd be the perfect end to the season. That's the only thing I'm trying to see right now is the Nuggets or the Nuggets win, the Clips lose, and that'd be I think it's gonna be a really good matchup. The Nuggets and the Lakers. That'd be a great matchup. Warriors in 20. Hey, the Warriors have a hell team this upcoming year. They really did just sit out their 2 best players, 2 of the top I would call 10 players in the league, and then they get a high draft pick, higher than us. Draymond's gonna be good again. Draymond is not good by himself, but with that system around him, he's gonna be good again. And they're gonna get, I don't know who they're gonna get, bro. They're gonna get a good player no matter what. They have, they're gonna get one of the big 3. Or they can trade out of it for a player, which probably won't happen. But they're gonna be straight. They're definitely gonna be straight this upcoming year. It's gonna be unfair. The Warriors really had one off year where they literally end up being better off for it. The Stanley Cup Finals about to start. Oh shit! I'm about to watch that then. I'm about to watch the NHL, y'all. But yeah, everyone who came through the stream, man, thanks for coming through. I'm about to watch me some hockey. I'm rooting for the. I'm rooting for the. I'm rooting for them boys. You feel me? I'm rooting for them boys who be speaking in Russian, and that Canadian. You feel me? They be speaking Canadian sometimes too. They might be American teams, but they're also all Canadian. You know what I'm talking about? All right, y'all. I want you all to go watch some hockey. It's an exciting sport. There's a lot of ice involved, and until next time.